guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Kenny, and if you're recurring, then welcome back to my channel. So, I know I've been gone for a while on this channel. I know I haven't been uploading. I have been uploading a lot on my Instagram. If you guys want to follow me, click the link down below, and it'll be Iamkennyyoungg. But I know I haven't been on this channel in a while just because, honestly, I haven't been knowing exactly what to post. I haven't been knowing exactly, honestly, just what to film and things like that. So for me, I was really kind of like confused, or not confused, but just like always thinking like what to do, especially like, balling on a budget or whatever. I didn't really know what to do. But while the time I've been thinking about what kind of videos I want to do on this channel, I've been binge watching the show. And as you can see by the title, this show is RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, I've known about RuPaul's Drag Race. I've seen, little things here and there, like my grandparents watch it. I never really watched it, but I always knew about RuPaul, but I was just never in like the Vogue scene, the ballroom scene, the drag scene. I was never in those scenes as a, a LGBT person. But me and my partner, we've been watching the show probably for like the past 2.5, 3 months. So I've been like kind of like low-key addicted. And like I've been watching a whole bunch of seasons. I've watched All-Stars. I've watched a bunch of original seasons. Like I've really been like invested. And like to get you kind of like when I started watching it this season, the current season right now with like Georges, Jasmine, and Jeria. Like I literally started right when the first episode came out. That's when I started watching RuPaul's, and then when I got hooked on that, I was like, well, I can't just wait every Friday. I have to like, look at different seasons. So he had Paramount, and basically we just been binge watching it. More so me, because he watched it all, but we've just been binge watching it the whole time. So halfway through this season, I was like, I really want to like do like a review on this, because I see people do that, and also I think it'd be really fun because I have like a lot of critiques, not like criticism, but like critiques, or like just like thoughts and opinions, and I'll be like talking to the TV and stuff. And like I was like, I feel like that'll be like a good thing because it doesn't cost a lot of money to review, and I feel like it will be really entertaining and it'll be really fun to do. So for this season that's coming up, the All-Star 7 season, since it's like brand new, the trailer just came out yesterday, by the time we're recording this, I was like, I want to do that. And so I literally just waited, and I was like, hopefully by the time the trailer comes out, I've seen all the seasons of the girls that's on there, which I have, besides one. And I was just really excited, so I can like kind of like hop on and like do like the review. So I really want to like get this video out as soon as possible. So basically what I'm going to do is I want to kind of like say who's on the season, and then I want to kind of like look at like, not the intro outfits, because in the trailer they do have the intro outfits, but when I was trying to look on Google, I couldn't really find it, so I'm going to do like their concept picture, and then when like the first episode actually comes out, then I will talk about their intro outfits when that comes out, which I think it comes out on the 20th of May. But enough of me talking, enough of this intro. I know it was kind of long. Let's get right to the video. So if you see me looking down a lot, it's because I have my phone down here, and like I have like kind of like notes exactly like who's going to be on the season, when they won, and then I'm going to talk about the pictures and things like that. So first one to come out is Miss Shea Coulee, and she won All-Stars 5. Now for Shea, I watched her All-Stars season first, and then I watched her original season. Now for Shea, she wasn't my favorite girl on the season, but she was definitely, I would say, she was in like the top 3, top 4 girls I was like really looking at. And so for Shea, I feel like she would be really good on this season, just because for the simple fact, I feel like she's an all-rounder. She dances really good, she can act, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if she can sing, but I know for a fact like her raps would be amazing. Like my favorite rap was the Who She Was Crushing On. Like I love that rap. But really excited to see Shea, even though I feel like her All-Star season wasn't that long ago. So like I'm really excited to see if like she upgraded, because her All-Star season was what 2 years ago, I want to say. But basically I'm excited to see what she's gonna do. Is it gonna be something different? I'm not sure if it's gonna be anything too different, for the simple fact she literally just won like a couple years ago. So I don't know how much upgraded she can do, but it's always room for improvement. Now I'm gonna go to her outfit, so let's see. So for Shea's outfit, I'm looking on the official RuPaul Drag Race Instagram. She looks like she's wearing this sparkly diamond, I don't know, I want to say catsuit, bodysuit, but it really has her figure. I don't know if it's just me or if it's her padding, but she definitely like she got, I'm sorry, that was a cat. if you heard that. Definitely like she got really thick, and I'm here for it. Like I really don't mind like when she was thin or thick. Like she looks really good. Well, one thing that I really love about Shea is I love like her skin. Like her skin looks like chocolate. Like I literally like I remember when I first saw her, I was like, is her name like a play off like Shea Butter? Because like her skin looks amazing. Like it looks amazing. Like oh my goodness. Like I really couldn't like I just couldn't get over her skin. Like it looks amazing. For her makeup is really pretty. Like she kind of is giving me like kind of like the Black Swan, no pun intended. But like she literally gives me like Black Swan, the movie, and like it just looks really like elegant, really pretty. I don't know what's going on in the hair. Like I don't know if this is like a really big bun. I don't know if this is like a ponytail. I'm not really sure, so I can't really comment too much on that. But for the outfit, it really is like suiting her really well, and I really like that. Next we have is Miss Jaida Essence Hall, and she won season 12. Now I know we're not too far into what is it, season 14, season 15? So I know it hasn't been too long since Jaida won either. But for Jaida, I will say she also wasn't a girl that was like my top. Now she never really in the whole season I never really like gravitated to her for the simple fact is because me personally, watching Drag Race as like a new fan and stuff, I really like showgirls. So it's like, cause me being a dancer, I really love the girls that like can like do like the tricks, the splits, the turns, like all this. I love showgirls, and I really love oh. So this is the cat that I was telling you about. Basically, I really love what is it? I really love. I guess it's called like comedy queens or clown queens. Like I really love like the really like fun ones. Like I love like my favorites are like Ginger. Who would it be like Thorgy? Like it's just like really like I love like the funny ones. So if it isn't like showgirls, I really love, you know, the ones that's like really just funny, has like the characteristics. Like even if they can't dance, they're gonna put like a show, like a character. Usually they can really act. For Jaida, I really didn't see too much of anything besides somebody really pretty. Now don't get me wrong, I do love the really pretty ones because one of my favorites is Naomi Smalls. But Naomi had this thing where it's like her personality made me gravitate towards her on top of like how gorgeous she was. For Jaida, I didn't really like, I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning I didn't really like her because it seemed like she was kind of like a diva and like she was always like, you know, really just, I feel like she complained a lot. But I will say later on in the season, she started like, I guess, opening up. She started like soften up. So she wasn't really that like diva that I saw her in the beginning. But definitely, I'm curious to see what she's gonna do in the season. And I'm curious to see like, is she gonna like, you know, how is she gonna be since she was the queen? How is she gonna do now on another season now that she has like a taste of like, you know, I guess like the queendom, the kingdom, whatever. So next is her outfit. So basically for her outfit, she looks like she looks like she's wearing like a bodysuit, a unitard, leotard, and it's very studded. So clearly I'm saying there's a theme here. I really say I think my favorite part of this outfit is I love the gloves. Like if it's one thing about me is I really love a nice pair of gloves on a queen. Like I feel like gloves really make it look very elegant, very chic. Like I feel like it looks just really nice, really put together, really pretty. I really like her stockings. And I love when stockings are cute when it's like just on the thigh, but I love a stocking that has like that little garter belt that like connects to like, you know, the underwear or like the top layer of the outfit. I really love that. I will say I don't really know what's going on with the hair for the simple fact is because her head is kind of tilted, so I can't really tell what's going on with the hair, so I can't comment too much on that. But overall, Jaida, she's always really pretty. She's always really stunning. Like I feel like Jaida is one of the top girls where it's like she's always going to give a look. She's always going to give, well, what I've seen, she's always going to give like really pageanty, really pretty, really like polished. Like I feel like it's not one time where like Jaida stepped on like the stage of her original season where she was like not looking the best. Like she always looked good. Next we have one of my favorite girls of all time is Miss Yvie, and she won season 11. Season 11, I loved Yvie on there. Like Yvie was definitely my top girl on there. Like Yvie, you know, I'm excited to see her back on the screen. Like every time like they mention her in the show, every time where it's like they saw like she just like came up on the screen, or like it's just everything about her is just like so good. Like you know how like I say I love like a show girl, I love like a comedy girl, I love a pretty girl. Like I love somebody that's all around there where it's like you could sing, dance, act, rap, all this stuff. Like I feel like Yvie it's the embodiment of like that. Like I feel like if I had to, like all the seasons that I've watched so far, which I probably watched a good, I want to say I watched about a good 9 or 10 seasons. Yvie is definitely one of my top girls, and I would say in a franchise of RuPaul's Drag Race by itself, Yvie is one of the top girls. Like I don't know somebody that, like, I know it's probably like a couple people that could like out like lip sync her, outperform her, but like Yvie is definitely in like the top 5 of all, you know, RuPaul Drag Race girls all in general of like the American version. Like Yvie is honestly one of my favorite girls of all time. I honestly, personally, I won't wait to the end of the video, but like I'm gonna say who I think is gonna win, who my bets are on. But Yvie is definitely like a runner-up or whatever she does. Like I just love her, and I love originality. Like I feel like I have not seen a girl like her. Like I've definitely seen a whole bunch of like quirky, silly, grungy, different kind of queens, but I feel like Yvie is definitely like the #1 person that's in that vicinity and like that like spot in, you know, RuPaul's Drag Race. Now to talk about her outfit. For her outfit, it's like I feel like it's like the most relaxed one, and that's what I like about it. Like it's very relaxed, it's very comfortable. Like she has like, you know, this one off the shoulder long sleeve on the sweater, and then the other one's like half sleeve. I love like this little thing that's going on the leg all the way down, like this little pants. And then she has like, it's like literally she has like 4 outfits in one. Like she has a skirt, and then on the other leg she has pants. On the top she has a long sleeve sweater. On the other side she has like a short half sleeve kind of thing going on. Her shoes are really comfortable looking. Like I would wear these shoes in real life. Like this color, like this peachy nude color is like really pretty. I definitely would see like this being like something really cute and comfortable, but like something like you could dance in at the same time. Like it doesn't look like she would be too uncomfortable to like move in. Next we have is Miss Trinity Tuck, and she won All Stars 4. And basically for Trinity, I really like Trinity as well. Like Trinity, she's really pretty, she's really gorgeous, she's really funny. Like I feel like she's another person that pretty much can do it all. It's just she doesn't say that she can do it all. Like as I feel like every time I heard her say, "Oh, I can't dance," I feel like Trinity always, it's like, I don't know if she's like psyching herself out. I don't know if she's not as confident. But to me, Trinity, as much as a non-dancer can do, she can dance. Like I feel like Trinity can dance. She can catch a step. She doesn't really sing, unless I'm mistaken. One time, I haven't really seen too many times where like she messed up a step. Like even if she looked a little awkward, she definitely got it right on the day of the performance. Like she looks good. Like I've never seen her like misstep. Every time, like I just love it. Trinity, like she gives off like this flair. She's another girl that's like really pretty. She's really like up there, but she also has like character. Like I love a girl that's like really pretty, but they just have character. Like that's, I feel like one thing that I'm gonna say all the time when I do these reviews, where it's like a lot of times, like especially like on the lip sync, where it's like sometimes I might look at the showgirl, but sometimes if they have a good enough character, I don't care how much this girl on the other side is bucking, kicking, and flipping. If you showing off a character and it's really like doing it, and it's like really like executing like the piece of the song, like then I'm gonna definitely gravitate to that girl. And I feel like Trinity could do like either or. Now for the outfit, for Trinity, she gives me like somebody's mother. Like she looks like somebody's rich, mean mother. Like I feel like when I first saw Trinity, I didn't think I was gonna like her because she has like a resting bitch face kind of thing going on, but she just looks so elegant. Like she honestly gives me like she's like British or something. Like she's really pretty. Like Trinity is honestly so pretty. I ain't even gonna lie. Trinity is so pretty to me. I will say I can't really tell what's going on with the outfit, for the simple fact is because of like the dangles of the diamonds. I can't really tell if this is like a bodysuit, this is a unitard. I can't really see too much, at least in this picture. But I will say it is really pretty because it's kind of like flowing in there. I love like her hair. It gives very dapper, very, you know, first wife, first lady of the president. Like she just looks very gorgeous, really nice, posh, really put together. Next we have is Miss Monet Exchange, and she also won All-Star Season 4, double winner. And Monet, I would say for Monet, she's definitely one of my top favorite queens of all time as well, just like Yvie, for the simple fact of I've been watching a lot of Sibling Rivalry, the podcast with Bob, Drag Queen, and Monet. And like I love Monet's personality. Like she's so personable, she's so charming, she's so funny. She's very smart. I love that she's kind of like a nerd too, where like on Pit Stop she'll talk about like anime and stuff like that. Like, she's just like somebody that I feel like if I were to meet her in person, like we would actually be friends. Like, I like a lot of these girls on her, like I'm like, well, I like their personality, but I couldn't see us as like friends. But Monet, I could see us like going out and like we just having a good ass time. Like, she literally seems like somebody that like I would like really want to get to know on a different level, because like her personality is just amazing. And so for Monet, I really can see her being a top contender as well for this season, for the simple fact I feel like there's nothing that she really can't do. Like, she could sing very well. She could dance very good. She can act. Like, she looks good. I will say, because right now I'm in the middle of watching her original season. Her original season, because I first started off on her All-Star season. Like, I would watch that first. And watching her original season, it's crazy how much she upgraded from then to, from her original season to her, to her All-Star season, for the simple fact because I was listening to the podcast and she said she literally did All-Star right after her season. So she was like, you know, she jumped right back in it. So she didn't even like, quote unquote, upgrade. She ain't had no time to like level up. So the fact that she did that from her All-Star season, I'm excited to see what she does now on this season of, you know, All-Star winning. Like, I know it's just gonna be like exceptional. I know it's gonna be amazing. Like, I'm excited. I feel like she's definitely one of the top runner-ups for this season. Her outfit, I will say, I love Monet. Like I just said, I gave her all her praise for this outfit. I don't really know what's going on. Like, I get the Medusa hair, I do. But the outfit doesn't, if she was going for Medusa, for like the whole thing, it doesn't give me Medusa. Like, I don't know if this is snake print. It could be snake print on everything. I'm not really sure, but I feel like the jacket kind of clashed with the dress or whatever. So it's like, I feel like they give like two different feels. Like, the jacket giving me real like, kind of like, you know, Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj, like real like, you know, New Yorker, how she is, like it gives me that. But then the dress gives me real like elegant, and like it gives me really like, you know, trying to be like a lady kind of vibe. So it's like I feel like she should have one or the other, but not both. I just feel like they kind of clash. But overall, I love me some Monet. Next we have is Jinkx Monsoon, and she won season 5. So for Jinkx, I feel so sad because I feel like it's only a couple girls this be like my favorite. Jinkx, I did not really pay attention to her on her season until it was like, I'm not going to say too late, but it was definitely, you know, closer towards the end of the season where I really started paying attention to Jinkx. For the simple fact, I hope I don't get hate from this just because this is my first review on RuPaul's, so I don't know what I can and can't say yet. But I will say, Roxy was definitely my favorite for that season. I will say when she started to get, because at first I like I'm not gonna lie, I'm usually drawn to like on shows, competition shows, regular TV shows. I'm usually drawn towards like the quote unquote villain or like the bitch of the season or the show or whatever. But for Roxy, it was kind of funny. But then when it was like getting more and more, when like I feel like it was like she was getting like more bitchy and it just started looking mean and more like a bully. That's when I really started to like step aside from Roxy, and then I started, because at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was rooting for Roxy to win, but for Jinkx, so I'm not saying I didn't care what she was saying to Jinkx, but like Jinkx just never really stood out to me. Like, she was just a quirky, you know, actress. Where she was a good actress, but like she just didn't really give me anything to like really be like a fan under her. But I will say towards like what I think like the top 5, top 6, it kind of started being like an underdog thing. And like I will say, I do gravitate more towards like the underdog of competition shows where I'm like, if it's like them by themselves going against everybody else, I'm rooting for them to win. And that's kind of how it was for Jinkx. Because I was like, for Jinkx, I was like, I want her to win. I want her to do this. I want her to like, you know, really show like I can be narcoleptic, I can be really quirky and funny and weird and crazy and all this stuff, but I will still win. And I like that about her. Like, I like that against all the odds, against her literally going against a clique and her by herself in the top. She was able to like, you know, strive and all this stuff. I'm excited to see. I was excited to see that. But overall, speaking in this season, these girls are really strong. They not gonna like be mean and bitchy to like get her off her game and things like that. Like, no, these girls are really strong. And just me from seeing her season and seeing all these other girls' season, she is definitely closer to like the bottom for me because I don't know what she's gonna have up above them. Like, yeah, she was a great actress, but she was going against girls that couldn't really act in her season, like towards the top. These girls can act. So it's like, yeah, she can do her like quirky little thing and stuff like that. But these girls can act as well. So it's like, I'm not really sure what Jinkx is gonna like be able to like I don't really, and I could be putting my foot in my mouth, but I don't really see her getting past the second, third episode for the simple fact these are some tough, strong competitors. So I will say I'm really surprised that Jinkx made it. But not to say I'm happy, I'm not happy she's here, but I was just surprised that she made it to this season because I personally feel like they could have picked the stronger girl for the competition. So for her outfit, if I'm not mistaken, she's the only one that's really wearing like a gown, which I'm surprised because I thought that I would have thought Jaida was gonna wear a gown too because she's a pageant girl. But like she's wearing a gown. She's giving me like really like Glinda the Good Witch, you know, witchy vibes, but like good form. I will say it like I mean it's just a white dress with some studs. Like it's not really doing anything crazy for me. Maybe if I were to see it heads on, not to the side, it might be something different. But overall, it is cute, but it is kind of plain compared to everybody else. Like everybody else has like these diamonds, so extravagant, all these things. But Jinkx, like she still looks good. Like she definitely a thick mama now. Like she has gloves on. I do love the gloves, or there could be a top underneath. I will say for the hair, at least in this picture, I feel like I can see the detachment from her forehead to her wig, or it could be the headband. That's just me. It could be me just being critical or whatever. But I will say I'm excited to see, you know, somebody back from like a further season back on the show, just because, you know, I feel like I haven't seen her since her season, and I don't think I follow her on Instagram. Like I follow the ones I really, really like, but so I don't really know exactly what she's been up to lately. Next we have is Miss Raja, and she won season 3. Now I did not fully finish season 3, but I will say so far what I've seen of season 3, because I was halfway through, I would not have pictured Raja to win. For the simple fact, like, I feel like she faded in the background for me a lot on that show, on that season. And, like, so for me, I was shocked, like, when I heard that she won or whatever. So, basically, for that, I don't really have too much to say about Raja. Like, I think, honestly, personally, she would be just like Jinkx, where it's like, these are strong competitors. Like, you know, you came from an older season. Not saying that's bad, because, you know, Latrice came from an older season and, like, she's still amazing on All Stars. But, like, Raja, she doesn't give me, like, that that these other girls is giving. So it's like, I honestly feel like it's going to be a thing. And, again, I can be putting my foot in my mouth. But I could see the first two going home is Jinkx and Raja, for the simple fact all these other girls are really strong. So it's like I don't really see Jinkx and Raja beating the other girls. Like I feel like the only one that could possibly beat is Jaida. Other than that, Shea, Yvie, Trinity, Monet, they not beating them. I'm sorry, I don't see them beating. You know them, they're just so strong. But Raja, I'm still excited. You know, see an older queen, see what she got. I'm never gonna like you know harp on somebody for their age and like what season they was on. Like they're all still around the same age. It's not like somebody's like 21 on this show. Raja, I like that. I feel like she went for like a different flair. She has like a jacket, like it's giving real like bougie auntie that just comes burly to like the family reunions. Whereas like she just there to give like the presents and go. Like I really love that. This I can't really tell if this is like a pants and a shirt or if it's just like baggy in the middle because it's so studded. And like when I zoom in on the picture, it kind of gets a little blurry on Instagram. But I will say, she does have a lot going on. Like I think I would probably remove the jacket just for the simple fact she has gloves on too, on top of like this really sparkly bodysuit or pantsuit. I feel like this is a pantsuit, not bodysuit, because these are definitely pants scrunching at the bottom of her heels. But I would like it if it was without the jacket, for the simple fact it would have just been cute with like accessories, because I feel like on top of the jacket and the accessories and the studded pantsuit, it's kind of doing a lot for me. So I definitely would like take off the jacket and it'd probably be like cuter. I will say I do like the hair. I love a good silver. I don't know if this is a bun on the side, but I would love it if it was just like a finger wave, like short moment, like Prudence from Sabrina Chilling Adventures Teenage Witch or whatever. Like it was like a finger wave moment and not like a bun and finger wave. Like I would just love like a finger wave without the bun. Like that would have been really cute for me. And next, last but not least, is the Vivienne. Now she won UK season 1. I personally don't know the Vivienne just because I haven't watched any other franchise besides the American franchise of All-Star in the regular season. So I'm not really sure exactly what the Vivienne is. But when I was talking to my partner, he was telling me that like she's like really good, she's really sickening, she's really just like, you know, up there, like she does it all. So I'm excited to see what she brings. I will say I did watch the whole Monet and her with the Bridgerton trying to be like a lady thing. That was really funny, so I can tell like she's a funny queen. I will say overall, for the concept picture itself, she has the best concept picture to me. Like, it's really gorgeous, like it's really pretty. Like the bodysuit with the skirt, or I don't know if this is considered a dress, I'm not sure. I want to say it's a bodysuit with the skirt. Like it's really pretty. It's really studded. Like I feel like she's giving, if like Raja had too much on, she had just enough. Like she didn't have too much, she didn't have too less. Like her accessories aren't really crazy because her outfit is already crazy enough for that. Like I feel like that was like a given. Her hair is immaculate. Like I don't know how this hair is standing up. I don't even know if this is human hair, synthetic. I don't know, but it's immaculate, and I love how she got it studded in the hair. Amazing. Like if she's coming like this every time that she steps like on the runway and things like that, then I could definitely see the Vivienne being a top contender just on like the concept photo alone. Like she looks gorgeous. Body proportion is amazing. I love how like this top, or the top of the bodysuit is like, I love how it's like ruched like right here, and then it goes back flat to like the diamonds going down. Like that's really pretty. You know, the titties are sitting up nice. Like she just looks like wealthy. Like she looks like the godmother. Like she looks amazing. Like just looking at her, the makeup is flawless. It's not doing too much. Like it's really gorgeous to me. Like if the Vivienne is pulling this off like all the time, she definitely can be a top runner-up for me. So now we're at the end of the video, and at this part of the video, at the end of each review, I want to do like a kind of thing where it's like who I think is going to be the contender of who will win the show. Now I know it's pretty early to be saying who they think is going to win, who's this, who's that, but I'm literally purely going based off my favorites right now because this is who I feel like will win, and I've seen all their seasons besides the Vivienne's. For the top three, who I personally think will be in the top three will be Yvie, Monet, for sure top two, and then it could be a toss-up between Trinity and Shea. And I say Yvie would, honestly, right now, I say Yvie will win the whole thing. Like, Yvie's very confident. I didn't see her mess up on anything. Like, the only thing that can, like, hold her is her her medical condition with her bones. But other than that, I'm sure now she really got the hang of it, especially being on Drag Race. And like she knowing this thing her body's gonna go under, like I'm sure she's gonna be good. Like even when she was in crutches, she still did good. Like I don't see Yvie really being in the bottom. But honestly, I feel like that's the only thing that'll like send her home would be like if she's in the bottom and people know that Yvie is like the top contender, that they would send her home. Me personally, I would send Yvie as home the chance I got just because she's so good. But me just being an audience, a fan of the show, I really think Yvie is like the runner-up, like the top runner-up, just purely based off of like their past progressions on what they did on the show. Second place would definitely have to be Monet, just because Monet is very confident and honestly the same as Yvie. Only thing that I think that Yvie has over Monet, honestly, is her, I want to say her character, but at the same time, Monet is very personable too. It's just her personality is like, you know, the black girl that's cool with everybody. Like, that's Monet. And Yvie is like the odd black girl that's just like, oh, I'm quirky and all this stuff. But at the same time, I feel like people look at like quirky, goofy, silly people as like weak. And I love that Yvie isn't weak, that she's going to say what she wants. She's going to, you know, be like, oh, well, you know you messed up her, or you know you could have did better there, or like, if the judges said this, you should probably stop it. Like, I love that Yvie is going to get on your ass, but she's not going to do it in a mean way. She's just being real, and that's the one thing I love. Like, I love, like, when I see, like, a real girl on the show. And so, I feel like Yvie is honestly just an all-around package of a queen, honestly, but Monet is definitely a top contender for me. And then, for third place, it is switched between Shea and Trinity. Now, hey, one of these girls can go home on the first date and then mess up everything that I just said right now. But for right now, I definitely see one of those two, Monet and Yvie, being the winners of this show. I feel like that's it for this video. I'm excited to be back on YouTube. I'm definitely going to try to get this out as soon as I finish because I don't want to be too far behind or whatever. I'm excited to see, you know, what the girl's gonna bring. I'm excited because I feel like this is gonna like open up to like more people to see my channel and they can see, you know, me, I guess, like just like being me. Yeah, I'm just excited to go on this adventure of RuPaul because I'm not gonna lie, I've been addicted to it for like the past 2 months. So let's see where it takes me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys liked me. I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing my reviews on the show. And if you want me to do more reviews, like more I get into like the RuPaul, if you want to see me do more reviews on different shows and stuff like that, I'll definitely be open to it. And, you know, I'm just here for the ride. I'm just here enjoying it. But I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.